Good day, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is. How are you? Welcome back to another moment, another beautiful day to talk about crypto. We're going to just dive right in and do an overview. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I made a video about taking your gains, but also there's a reality to holding for a long-term return. Talk about that for a minute. We're going to do the update on Ripple. We're going to also look at how to make sure you can make money using the release of coins. We're going to look at some of the coins we talked about, and we're going to talk about, I bought about 3 or 4 coins yesterday night after I made the video. I posted yesterday, so I'm going to let you guys in on some purchases I made and why I purchased these coins, what I liked about them. So that's what we're doing. Let's roll that intro. All right, welcome back. So first thing first, if you guys are on Binance and you see coins get listed on Binance, usually right when they're listed, there's like a drop from the sells that happen and then a pretty strong run that happens. Sometimes that drop doesn't even happen. It just goes straight for the strong run. And I think it's important to at least be aware of these coins being added to different exchanges. I'll give you 2 examples of what happened yesterday. I made the video talking about Loom being added to Binance. When it was added, I think it was like at 50 cents or something. It's already up another 12 cents. It's hit a 40% return since Loom was added to Binance. Why? Primarily because Loom wasn't on a lot of big exchanges before that. But also, Golem was already on Binance. We haven't done a video just about Golem, but we did a video about SNM. So you guys might know about SNM or Golem separately. They're pretty much very similar concepts or models for business, but Golem, already on Binance, was listed on Bithumb yesterday. So I know when Bithumb releases coins to their exchange, it gives it a small boost because Asia is really supportive of cryptocurrencies. They're really receptive to coins being launched on Bithumb. So I knew Golem was going to run a little bit from them being added to Bithumb. So I have a video where I show you guys how to sign up for Bithumb to get your free $3 in Bitcoin or whatever you want. But the reality of it is that you signing up for Bithumb means you can sign up for your notifications. It's like my secret backdoor to when coins are about to hit a burst of support. Why? So I bought into Golem yesterday right as Bithumb launched that coin on their exchange. Since I did that yesterday, it's up about 20%. So pretty easy to see how you're paying attention to the coins being listed on exchange gives you a pretty solid insider scoop onto the type of return possible, especially if you're aware of the coin before that moment. I made a video talking about taking your gains. And I'm a big proponent of you taking your gains because I think that's an important part of you investing. If you never make your principal back, then you just at a loss. But paradoxically, you can't just take your gains, 5 or 10% gain, and then miss out on a run. Like I said, take your gains, and someone said, I sold out of my coin, and then it ran for another 40 cents. This is bullshit. So it's hard to call it. It's hard to call when you should sell out of a run. Well, don't sell out of runs. Wait for it to kind of slow down. Wait for the run to pause or reposition or change directions, then sell out first off. Also, I never sell at a loss. I just don't take losses. I will wait a whole year on a coin that I've been hodling, waiting for it to run, because I just don't sell at a loss. I think what happens is you buy into a coin, it starts to dip, and you sell at a loss in a fever, in like a FOMO moment, and you miss out on the turnaround. You miss out on the gains it has next week.
I am a very rich.
So there's a reality to not selling too early, but there's a reality to taking your gains as well, not getting swept up into the up and down of the market. How to do that is really up to your personal refinement, your personal choices, your personal ability to say, I haven't hit my 100% return yet, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer until I at least earn my principal back, then I'll make a sale. This also reminds me, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this through the rest of my videos, but I am a big believer in the paradox. Why? I think the foundation of our reality is a paradox. And one of the first times that Western science supported and and realized the reality of the existence of paradoxes was when the uncertainty principle was theorized by Heisenberg. You guys might know Heisenberg from his popularity in the Breaking Bad TV show, but he's actually Heisenberg in mathematics he's a quantum physicist. He's a quantum theorist, and he talks about this mathematical paradox called the uncertainty principle.
My old man, he didn't help either. The time I was kidnapped, they sent back a piece of my finger. He said he wanted more proof.
And this can be applied to so many things, but right now it's being applied to crypto. It's being applied to you being able to buy and sell. So there's a paradox of the Heisenberg paradox is that you can know in celestial objects, you can know the speed and direction of a particle, or you can know where it is in space. But you can't know both. You can use your measurements and tools to find one of these two measurements. You can find out how fast it's going in what direction, or you can find out exactly where it is. But whenever you measure exactly where it is, you don't really know how fast it is or where it's going. And whenever you measure how fast it is or where it's going, you don't really know exactly where it is. And so this is, it's stupid, right? Like don't necessarily try to wrap your brain around it. But the reality of it is the foundation is there's no absolutes. The purpose of that statement is that there's no absolutes. I can't give you a guaranteed measurement for when you're going to be able to sell your coin to make a gain. That's up for you to decide. That's up for you to be your own personal pioneer of your success. And whether that means you learn your exchange you're using or understand the coins you're trading, whatever that means for you to up the percentages for your gains, that's what you should be doing. That's what I support. So yeah, take your gains, but also hodl and hodl at the right time to make the gains happen. You can't take your gains if they never happen. Okay, done with that. Moving on. For a moment, we talked about Ripple yesterday with them sitting down in front of the UK Parliament, and there was a whole sit down they had. And honestly, the video yesterday, we didn't really cover it too much, but the UK Parliament was kind of trying to shit on Ripple. They were trying to be like, what is you guys even gonna do? Your company's stupid.
Now, I'm no botanist, but I do know that if you put water on plants, they grow.
Well, I've never seen no plants grow out of no toilet.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
They basically try to say, like, look, we don't think that, the R3 consortium tried to single out Ripple and say, your blockchain platform is unlikely to solve any problems at all. The reason I'm glad I didn't go into the FUD of this article too much is because...
Is that possible? Further beyond!
Today, 20 minutes ago, Standard chartered the extended use of Ripple Network. So you can see how all of these power plays, these political sways of information aren't always accurate. You know, XRP being criticized by the UK Parliament. Oh no, they're not going to be useful. They're not really providing a utility for cross-border payments. Boom, the next day, Standard chartered plans to extend its use of Ripple Network for cross-border payments. As UK Parliament can stand around and talk about how it's not a utility forever, but as long as companies like Standard Charter PLC are signing up to use Ripple, it's a huge weighing indicator that it actually does provide utility. They're saying that they're going to continue the use case of it for the next year at least, bringing in 5 more pairs to other countries. Now, Standard Chartered is literally a British multi-international banking and financial service company headquartered in London, and it operates a network of more than 1,200 branches and outlets across more than 77 countries. More than 70 countries. This is what we've been talking about from day one with Ripple. The standard of the industry changing, people accepting that cross-border payment solutions might be moving towards these tech companies. This is exactly what we've been talking about. Let's move on. Ripple in the news again. What else is happening is May. May's happening. It's May 3rd. The entire market as of right now, if I go look, the entire market's up. We're about 450 billion. We're looking to break that $500 billion mark, and Bitcoin's at 9.5. Ethereum's at 7.65. I mean, these are strong numbers. May's looking strong, but traditionally, May has been a weak period for equities. But if you look at the Bitcoin performance in May as of the last few years, May is a pretty solid month for Bitcoin and for cryptos. This article is called Sell in May and Go Away. They're basically showing Bitcoin's performance in the last 5 years through May. All the numbers looking pretty good other than 1 or 2 years where it had taken a few steps back. You can see Bitcoin, as we just pulled it up, Bitcoin's already up. And it's already up, headed towards 10. People were speculating in our last video. We did a breakdown that once it breaks 10, it would easily shoot to 12. I'm not sure about that. There could still be a lot of resistance right when it hits 10. Honestly, this is what's challenging about trading crypto too, is because I was holding a couple BTCs yesterday, and I traded some of them for coins. And as we were talking about in our previous video, the game isn't really to find which coins not going to lose money. The game is just to find which coin's going to make you more money. So it's always tough to choose, like, am I going to buy an altcoin tomorrow and Bitcoin's going to take a run? I mean, Bitcoin was at like 9.3 or 9.2, I think, when I bought some alts, so I didn't miss out too much. But that's always a question you kind of ask yourself in the back of your mind when you're thinking about buying some alts. You know, like, what are we at here? Yeah, so like yesterday, when I'm purchasing some of those alts, it's at 9.2. And you can see right here, it's at 9.2 throughout the day, and I sold out, and now it's up to 9.5, maybe even closer to 9.6. It's only about $400 gain on a $10,000 token, so it's not that big a percentage of change. It's about 5% change. The coins I purchased yesterday have all hit 20 to 30% return inside of the day. So that's I'm up on my choice to pick some alts over holding BTC. And I know in the video we did where we were talking about taking our gains, I didn't really clarify what I was holding my store of value in, but most of the time I choose either like Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum or Bitcoin as my true store of value. I like USD, I like fiat currency sometimes for putting money out of my crypto market, but for the most of the time I like to keep my principal in BTC. I put my principal into altcoins, wait for it to pull back, I wait till I can pull my principal back out, and then I keep my principal in one of my main cryptos, BTC, BCH, ETH. That's usually how I do it. I know people were asking like, wait, can you trade between coins, or what's happening with this take your gains plan? Take your gains, keep it in a coin you like. That's the plan. So what happened? I decided to buy some coins yesterday. Right before I went to bed, I was like, I knew Golem was gonna hit a run, and they were added on BitThumb. They're up 25%, so that's pretty solid. Golem up 25% at 80 cents, so I made a gain on that, no big deal. Yesterday, which wasn't a good plan, I lost a little bit of money. I lost 5% on Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, the Yo-Yo is that what is it? You own your own work is what that is. It's like for writers. That it had such a strong run yesterday. I should have known better. It was literally 14 cents just a few days ago, so I should have known better to buy it yesterday. I did it anyway. I like the Yo-Yo. Another one we did had some Sonum. We went back in. Not really a big transition on Sonum. We also had pulled. I thought there'd be a quick, easy return there, so I put some money in IOTA. No big deal. And the last one I just bought a few tokens of, just mainly because it's at 70 million and they only have 100 million coins, and I actually like this coin. It was on our list. It's one we've been looking at. It's the app coins. These app coins. It's also on Binance. Every coin that we've talked about today in this video is on Binance. This is one that I moved into, not a lot of return, about 4%, so equivalent to if you had stayed in BTC almost. But I like this coin, this app coins. It looked pretty cool. And the only thing that we didn't do that we kind of regret is Ontology. I was looking at Ontology back before it had hit this other 150 million burst. It was at like 950 last night. I thought about it. Ontology looks really strong. I didn't get into it yesterday, but I'll probably get into it today. It's already corrected a little bit down from its run. It hit almost 11, I think, and then it came back down to 10. So it's at 1027 now. Ontology pairing with Neo. If you wanted to pick two coins and just run for the rest of the like month with them. Ontology and Neo are pretty strong paired together. They're really killing it. I almost moved into that one. I probably should have picked Ontology up. That's about the only regret I made. So we picked up some Sonum, some App, some what else ran? Golem and IOTA. We picked those up. They were on our list. Other than IOTA, they were on our list, and that's pretty much what we did. We're looking at some. There was a call out from one of our viewers in the comments. He gave one of our commenters yesterday commenting that these were his list. Let's go pull him up and give him a shout out. Who is this guy? Farty Chang. You're kidding me. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay.
You!
Yes?
Not you, him! What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you!
I am me.
He's me, and I'm you.
And I'm about to whoop your old ass.
Okay, Farty Chang calling out Wabi, Quantstamp, Ontology, Wan, Engine, Fun. Oh yeah, Engine and Fun both looking really good too. And he's saying he hits those for the 100 to 1000x potential, and maybe scale a 0 back, maybe a 10 to 100x potential. I agree with all the coins he put up here. I like all these. Quantstamp, we haven't really looked at with you guys, but it's pretty badass. It's like a review for blockchains, for smart contracts, a security review for them. So his call out of Wan, Ontology, Engine, Fun, those are all good. The Fun coin we almost moved into yesterday. Fun coin was looking pretty hot. Let's see if that would have been good. Yeah, it was a solid move. So we got into Yo-Yo we shouldn't have. Ontology is probably the move we should have made. All those coins that we just called out are on Binance. Again, using the exchanges you like and being aware of when they list new coins is going to be helpful for you guys. I made an easy 40 to 50% return on my investment yesterday, just dropping Golem and IOTA for a quick moment. And again, like I said, you could take that 50% back today. Again, we haven't done that video yet, but we're going to look at the 4 phases of investments, and it cycles. It just keeps cycling through these phases. So yeah, these 2 coins had a 50% return, and it is your money. You are risking your own money, but you're trying to minimize the risk. You hedge your losses by minimizing the time that you're risking your own potential money. So as soon as you can pull your principal and get out of the market, you're minimizing your loss. So a quick run through for today's news. You got sell in May, go away. May looks really strong for crypto coins. You got Goldman Sachs saying Bitcoin's not a fraud. It plans to trade it. You have crypto stacking up against other investments, blockchain data. Bigger problem than you might think. Well, servers around the world are already crushing natural resources as we speak, so yeah, that's a problem. We'll have to figure something out about that. And 5 things that will send your Bitcoin back to the moon. These are all the trending articles right now. Nothing too crazy. Looking like a lot of the news is still focused on Goldman Sachs opening a Bitcoin trading operation, which you covered yesterday. That's all we're going to do. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Click that subscribe button. Just click that little subscribe button. Click the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Show your support. And give me a comment. Tell me if you're interested in the Goldman Sachs Bitcoin trading. Do you think Ripple is going to school UK Parliament? Have you devised your own hodl versus take your gain strategy? Tell me all those things. Tell me more. And as always, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Until then.